I think this is it for the 2021/22 Pats as a playoff contender. I don't think they have it. I came to the slow realization today that we're basically the good bad team.
Yeah.
3 of the last 4 games, all playoff games, Indianapolis, Buffalo, and then Miami today. Even though today they didn't 100% need it, but they still needed it to lock down the 5 seed. They fell behind by 2 touchdowns in each game. They over and over again made dumb plays. And they can't get stops. And the story of this Pats team, like people concentrate on Mac. Does Belichick trust Mac? Why at midfield at the end of the first half? When did they go for it on 4th and inches? Which, by the way, they should have. But over and over again, they just haven't gotten the one stop. The New Orleans game, the beginning of the season. The Miami game, the first week of the season. The game this week. Miami got 2 first downs to put the game away. The game against Buffalo. The game against Indianapolis, where it's like, if you stop them once, we're gonna go down and tie the game. And then Taylor breaks a 65-yarder. You look at those 7 losses, 6 of the 7, the defense had to just get one stop and couldn't do it every single time. It's just not that good of a team.
I'm not going to argue with you because I love what you're saying. I love the anguish in your face when you're saying it.
It hurts. It hurts my feelings.
Well, and now I know why you don't like the 18 weeks, because the season was too long specifically for your team. It was about 6 weeks too long. Maybe 4 or 5 weeks, right?
We peaked the week before Thanksgiving.
I think you did. I think you did. Now, they're not going to end the season Thanksgiving, but I will say this. Like I said, I'm not afraid. Patrick Mahomes aside, I'm not afraid of any quarterback this week. You could go in, any team will win. We're going to look. The spreads are 3. They're 4 for the most part. Any upset could happen, and then you get a little momentum. You can get right back at it. I really wanted you to play Cincinnati. I thought that would be the 4 or 5. I thought it would be Monday night. And I was like, you're going to win that game. That's a bad matchup for the Bengals, who can't protect Joe Burrow.
I'm not saying this as a reverse jinx. I would tell you'd be able to tell him.
I think I could tell. Yeah, you're not. But it's early. By Saturday afternoon, you might convince yourself that
this team went 10-7. And what was the best win? They beat the Chargers by 3. They beat a bunch of non-playoff teams. It's a bummer because I think they're talented, but for whatever reason, like today was a perfect example. We had like McCourty, interception, drops it. Right. We have Mac, terrible pick 6 thrown to Howard's side. Like you should know on Howard's side, don't go near there. Midfield, minute left, first half, we're down 10, 4th and inches, and we don't trust our quarterback and we punt it. You know, there's pass interferences that should never happen. It's dumb penalties at the worst times. Team. It's not. It's not a typical Patriot team.
Well, I'm sorry, but you could be like everybody else's team and still, nickel and dime your way to a playoff win. You don't have to be the Patriots. We have not shown that we can do that. We have not shown, like even today, Max Crosby down the stretch was like this dominant defensive player.
Sure.
We
don't have that guy on our defense. And then on offense, it's like, who's our Hunter Renfrow? Who's our Debo? Who's our guy when we actually need to play? Who's going to make it? They don't really have it. So
maybe not. But you're going against the Bills, who, for whatever reason, struggle with everyone in the first half. The Jets today, even the Falcons last week, they put 9-6 against the Jaguars not long ago. If you win that and then you go to Tennessee, you don't think you're going to have momentum? You don't think you'll be able to convince yourself that that's going to be a game? Anything could happen. AFC is special.
I was talking to some of my Pats friends about it. A lot of guys have been hired away from Belichick too, because his coaching tree gets raided all the time, or people into college, whatever. It's just not that well coached of a team sometimes. Like there was this pivotal play today on a punt when our nose guard guy just lined over the center on the punt. And it was like 4th and 2, and they threw the flag, and now it's first down Miami. And it's like, there's been 100 of those this year. It's like it's weirdly like the sloppiest Patriots team that I can remember since like the early 2010s.
Good.
Or late 2000s.
Good. That's football for everybody else.
Sorry. I know, but I'm just telling you, people are going to talk themselves in the Pats this week, and I'm not trying to neg it. I'll talk myself into it because that's what I do, and I'm going to root for it. But we have shown no signs in 18 weeks that we can win a playoff game on the road. We haven't seen it. They haven't done it once.
I'm trying to think. They haven't done it once?
No, against a good team.
Is that true?
Yeah. What's their big win this year? It was like beating the Chargers. Great. Chargers didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's rough. The best win of the year was the Buffalo game in 40-degree weather when our quarterback threw 3 times.
Yeah, you played good team stuff, though. You played a lot of good team stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We built for the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season. Mm-hmm. It was all like, all right, here we go. Here's the foundation. Let's do this. And we went backwards. Yeah. And we played 3 of the last 4 games. They sucked. And over again, they fall behind and then they're scrambling back. And I'm just telling you, I'm not.
Listen, you put me in an uncomfortable situation where I'm defending your team, and I really don't want to.
A few minutes later.
If people get mad that it sounds like I've turned on the Pats. First of all, I love the Patriots. I've loved them my whole life. I'm just upset because I think they're talented.
So
I think we have a lot of talent on our team. I don't understand why it's not translating.
Is this, a pep talk? You think?
Yeah. Come on, Patriots.
You think they're listening?
Come on, Patriots. So we lose to Josh Allen a few weeks ago in a game that he has one of the great games of his career. Mm-hmm. We also drop a pick with 7 minutes left that if we catch the pick, we might actually steal the game, even if we didn't play that well. And then he hasn't played well since. I don't know what to make.
You know what's going to happen? I know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to think we're cute. We got killed betting all the favorites this week. We're going to be like, oh, wow. Raiders
Underdogs.
plus 12. Patriots plus 10.5. You know you like that. You could say what you want. You can go on and on about how Patriots are done. You love Raiders plus 12, Patriots plus 10.5. Gets us out of Saturday unscathed.
You know, Schrager called it on the pod. He laid out the whole nobody believes in us case for the Raiders, which I ignored. Forgetting yet again that nobody believes in us is the most powerful force in football week after week, year after year during games that matter. And I guess the best thing that could happen for the Pats right now is if this became a nobody believes in us game, which I think it might, because I don't know a lot of Pats fans right now who are like, we've got this. Things are looking up. Like, I've no idea. Our rookie quarterback in any big game has not been able to play 4 good quarters in a row. Like he's got like 2 in him, it seems.
There you go. Here you go. You're coming around now. I would say, to add to Schrager's theory, the least powerful force is the Chargers' run defense, which is like 32nd in the league and gave up 175 yards.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.